What it do? Bad Sound Crew. Hey man, listen, today, this is my immediate reaction and recap of UFC 313, Pereira versus Ankalaev. We just outstruck Alex. Now, listen, bro. Listen, man. We got a lot to discuss. Magomed Ankalaev, aka Big Ank, is the new UFC light heavyweight champion. Big Rufus Justin Gaethje got a nice win. Jalen Turner, don't worry, brother. I'll get to you. Very good card overall. Very exciting, especially the featured fight down to the prelims. The co-main event was pretty good. The main event, I would say, was tense, but not super exciting. But let's get into this, man. Alex Pereira loses his light heavyweight title via unanimous decision, and the scorecards were 49-46, 48-47, 48-47. Man, if only somebody had predicted Magomed Ankalaev would come out there fucking pressuring Pereira, checking the leg kicks, blasting the left hand down the middle, and mixing in the takedown threat and the clinch and the pressure to slow down Pereira in round 4 and 5 and win a unanimous decision. Listen, dude, the Big Ank army is taking over, man. I know a lot of people are saying robbery about this right now. I need to rewatch it, to be honest. Like, I need to rewatch it. I thought it could be 2-2 going into the 5th. I was leaning 3-1 Ankalaev going into the 5th, but it was close. Like, it's not a dude, Alex Pereira sucks. See, dude, he fucking sucks. His calf kicks were really good. His takedown defense was great. He got some cool trips off during the fight, like tie sweep type trips at the end of a clinch exchange against Ankalaev. But what it came down to was Ankalaev's boxing is the second best, or honestly just the best at light heavyweight. Like, he was able to slip a lot of left hooks, not get hit with that many jabs or right hands from Alex Pereira, and that left hand down the middle. Over and over again, he would range find with a big right hook, and then he'd go left hand down the middle to the body and to the head. He pressured Alex Pereira like nobody else before and just kept him on the back foot the entire time. Pereira never got comfortable striking. It wasn't a insanely high-paced fight, but it was high enough pace and with high enough accuracy from Magomed Ankalaev. You can see how many strikes he landed. You could just see that he was doing enough to keep Pereira on the back foot, keep him guessing. And every time it started to go bad for him, like if the calf kicks added up or there was a big head kick on the arms, which I knew Pereira would use a lot, Magomed Ankalaev would front kick him to the body, put him against the fence, mix up takedown attempts. I do want to give Alex Pereira a lot of props because he defended the takedowns really, really well. Like, his balance looked a lot better than I expected. I thought he would end up on his back for at least one of these rounds, but I guess round 4 was the closest we got to that because Magomed Ankalaev, I'm thinking, bro, you need to fucking lock in. And this guy never, like, he has no worries about the fight at all. He literally just chilling out there, getting head kicked a bit, getting calf kicked a bit. He's like, oh yeah, I should probably win this round, eh? Boom, mixes in the takedown attempt, puts him against the fence, knees him to the thigh. The classic Dagestani rage bait maneuver, the knees to the thigh. And listen, man, Big Ank is the champion now, bro. And people are mad about this, and I just want to say, Pereira's going up to heavyweight to save that Blobfest division. That's number 1. And number 2, do you not realize what's coming? A storm is coming. I bring a lot of autism to this fight. Yuri Prochazka is a harder matchup for Ankalaev than Pereira. Yuri Prochazka is going to go out there and go to fucking war with Magomed Ankalaev. I can guarantee you that. So I'm excited to see this division kind of change up a little bit. I'm excited to see Alex Pereira at heavyweight because I think with that improved takedown defense against a guy as good as Ankalaev, like, you can put him in there against a Volkov. You can put him in there against fucking, you know, Curtis Blades, and it might be not as bad as we expect. So Big Ank gets the win by decision. A lot of controversy, I'm sure, online. People are going to be taking this really, really well. I'm sure people are going to be really happy about this. But yeah, dude, Magomed Ankalaev gets the win. I'm happy that I got that prediction right. But yeah, Pereira looked good, dude. Pereira did not look that bad. He looked a little bit gun-shy, okay? But someone who didn't look gun-shy, Big Rufus is back, baby. I fucking knew it. I knew he was going to win, dude. I was nervous at first, but then for some reason I wasn't. Because this fight was literally a Control-C, Control-V of the first fight. It was Fiziev wins round 1. This time he mixes in some fucking takedowns. I don't know what this guy was doing mixing in takedowns, but he mixes in a couple of takedowns, controls Gaethje for a little bit of the first round, lands some decent body kicks. Gaethje was still finding that collar tie uppercut, dude. Nothing changed from the first fight. Gaethje still was able to duck under Fiziev's punches duck into his knees and head kicks like a fucking idiot, and then grab a hold of him and uppercut him, right hand over the top, you know, just grunting at him. And just like the first fight, Gaethje loses the first one. Second and third round, he comes on strong, mixes up those clinch strikes, pushes Fiziev on the back foot, really exposes the fact that Fiziev does not have a very good gas tank, especially on short notice. And I hate to be that guy, but it's like, why was Fiziev the favorite? Like, genuinely, why was he the fucking favorite? Because fuck short notice, knee injury, full camp, this guy slows down, right? And Fiziev looked good in this fight. I'm going to give him his props, bro. He looked good outside of the knockdown in round 2 with a nasty uppercut. But this guy just, like we know all this about Fiziev already, bro. Nothing changed. So, yeah, Justin Gaethje wins that fight 29-28. Rafael Fiziev looks good, a little bit more patient, I think is good for him, but he's still slowed down. And I think that is because of short notice, so I would like to see him fight this patient version against someone closer to his level, like someone coming up the rankings like Ignacio Bahamondes, right? Because let me tell you about this Nacho Bahamondes, dude. I was fucking raging watching this because I picked fucking Jalen Turner, and I like Jalen Turner, and he's pissed me off in the past. He's let me down in the past, and I thought, you know what? No, dude. No, I'm not going to go with the wave. I'm not going to go with the popular opinions. I'm going to pick my boy Jalen Turner to win this fight, dude. And he goes out there and gets taken down. I think Bahamondes tried to take him down. Turner reversed it with a nice elbow, ended up on top. And Jalen Turner, what the fuck were you doing, bro? Because this guy goes in there, starts throwing bombs over the top. Bahamondes is landing elbows. Bilal Muhammad's in the corner. Bro, these guys are bombs. Literally, Nacho, you got to get to the fucking fence, bro. Bro, you literally got to get back up, bro. Literally, straight up. Bro, what are you doing? Right? They're spamming fucking elbows back and forth. Bahamondes throws up the most basic triangle attempt. Like, day one, all right, what we're going to do? We're going to throw that leg over the top. We're going to look to triangle our legs. That's why it's called a triangle. Yeah, by the way, I'll text you after class if we had a good roll. Right? That's how I be, right? But this fucking guy, Jalen Turner, I'm in a triangle. Let me start dropping elbows and put my head further into the triangle. Then, let me get my head out under the triangle. He fucking escaped the triangle. He put his head under Nacho's leg and he thinks, no, you know what? This is a good decision. I don't do those in my fights. So this fucking guy puts his head back in the triangle and just says, just send me to the GFL, brother. just send me to fucking Misfits Boxing, brother. And taps out to Bahamondes. Good win for Bahamondes. Very impressive to beat Jalen Turner that easily. Jalen Turner retires before Tony Ferguson. Let that sink in, bro. This dude retires before genuine fucking old heads of the sport like Wonder Boy. Tony Ferguson, right? Bobby Green did not retire, and Jalen Turner fucking retired. So, yeah, Jalen, the GFL got a nice prospect. This women's fight was fucking terrible. Something funny did happen. When Lucindo was walking to the cage, Lucindo lost by boring blob decision. I don't know how she scored more strikes. She did nothing in round 1 and 2. And the literal timekeeper ended the fight 5 seconds early. Just like, yo, I just wrapped this shit up, bro. We don't give a fuck about this, bro. Right? Only thing I'll say about this fight, Lucindo's walking to the ring. Joe Rogan goes, this young man has a lot of potential. So, shout out to Joey Rogan. Shout out to St. Rogies, dude. And opening up the main card, oh my fucking god, Conor McGregor's back. I know some people are kind of, when's Conor coming back? Oh, is he fighting Chandler? No, he just fought. Conor McGregor literally just fought at UFC 313, and he KO'd Bobby Green out cold with a spinning wheel kick. This was one of the greatest knockouts I've ever seen in my fucking life, yeah. Spun him around, put the fucking heel bone upside the temple, yeah. Slapped him badly. As for me next opponent, I'd like to fight Beneil Dariush, you know, fair play to the guy, he's coming off a layoff, but, you know, he's still dangerous, you know. You know yourself, he's still dangerous, he is. That's the official post-fight statement from Rufy. This guy's a 5-star Conor McGregor alter ego. He will be winning the belt. I say that with zero recency bias, zero hype involved. It's just facts. Mauricio Rufy's the GOAT. So shout out to Rufy. Great main card, especially the first, not the first 3 fights. This fight was good, and Turner losing was good. Fiziev, Gaethje was entertaining, and Big Ank won the belt. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. You gotta fucking laugh, bro. I know you're sitting there mad right now. Come on, bro. You know you gotta laugh at this shit, dude. You gotta laugh at Big Ank being the fucking champion right now, dude. All right, let's talk about these prelims. Joshua Van, I literally love you, bro. Joshua Van, I don't mean this in a weird way. I literally love you, brother. Because this was a fucking beautiful performance. I picked Joshua Van to win this by decision. I thought he would lose the first round. I thought Ray Soroya would be a little bit able to take this guy down and hold him, but he literally couldn't. So Breaking news in 2025, being good at jiu-jitsu does not, and being good at wrestling, excuse me, does not mean you are a UFC ranked level fighter. You actually have to be able to strike. Ray Soroya was going to the fucking Ryan Hall seminars and all that shit. Joshua Van was listening to fucking Chief Keef and boxing, bro, beating people up in the fucking school bathroom with his blockhead, dude. Joshua Van goes out there, stuffs every fucking takedown, spamming front kicks to the body, right hands over the top, jabbing this little fucking soy boy up. Dude, I hate saying that because, you know, I'm like 120 pounds soaking wet, right? But I just have to say it like it is, dude. Ray Soroya fought so bad. Like, he fought like Mackenzie Dern, bro. And I don't care when Mackenzie Dern does it because she's hot and because she's a chick, dude. By the way, happy International Women's Day, guys. Make sure you comment Happy International Women's Day in the comments down below, guys, because I respect women. I love women. This channel is literally all my proceeds, all my ad revenue goes to women's charities and feminist literature vinyls that I put up in my room. So shout out to Happy International Women's Day in the words of my GOAT, LeBron James. But Joshua Van pieced this fucking guy up, stuffed all his takedowns. He needs to be ranked again. He needs to be fighting in a main event. I love the way Joshua Van fights. I want to see him melt someone over 5 rounds. Like, he just melts people. That's the only way to describe this guy. He just fucking melts you. He walks forward, rips body shots, jabs you up, mixes up levels, stuffs your takedowns into the fucking ground, gets back up, keeps beating you up. Joshua Van's fucking amazing to watch. And you can tell that the constant fighting that he's doing, especially against people that aren't that dangerous with the power. Like, I think being at flyweight, most of the guys Van's running into, they're mainly grapplers and kind of point fighters. You can just see how comfortable he is fighting versus Ray Soroya, who's like fighting for his life in there. So yeah, great win for Joshua Van. Very impressive. Bruno Ferreira, this absolute blockhead. Excuse me. Great win. Went out there against Armin Petrosyan. Dude, 9-5, bro. Bro's record is my fucking work schedule tomorrow, dude. Like, what are you doing, man? But Bruno Ferreira gets the W via submission in round 2. I thought this blockhead was going to go out there and chin Armin Petrosyan. But he decided to mix it up a little bit, man. He's got something between the ears, maybe. So he goes out there just swinging fucking hooks over the top. Petrosyan's trying to point fight him at range a little bit. Lands some nut shots in round 1 that led to a point deduction. And then in round 2, Bruno Ferreira gets him down and then jumps for this triangle. And me and commentary were like, oh, fuck, don't jump it. But then he switches it to an armbar really tight and just gets tapped straight away. So great win for Bruno Ferreira. I want to see this guy fight some more blocky fucking marauders at middleweight. Stop giving this guy point fighters, dude. Let's get him in there with some fucking blobs, man. Let's get him in there with some fucking villagers, dude. Like when he fought Dustin Stoltzfus, that's what we need to be doing, man. We need fucking matchmaking like this early prelim of Jordan Santos, Ozzy Diaz. These two just scrapped it out. Couple of fucking career mode NPCs, literally guys that get generated to lose to you on Contender Series or fucking WFA. These two with no distinct tattoos, no distinct facial features, just going out there swinging fucking hooks till their stamina goes down. I thought Jordan Santos won this fight, but Ozzy Diaz won by decision. No one really cares. Carlos Leal, great performance. I will say this. I wanted to give him a shout out. Clean monster, Carlos Leal. This guy just has a lot of acne, man. He just gets nervous, dude. Probably just got a lot of hormones, man. But I can't even hate on this guy. Like, usually I like to hate on the roid monsters of the UFC. You know, there's a lot of them rolling around in the fucking sewage of the Apex. You know, you got Basil Hafez down there. You got Carlos Leal. You got a couple of other guys that are clearly roid monsters. But Carlos Leal actually had a good performance in this fight. He just walked down Alex Morono, whose game plan usually is to just jiggle at range and kind of, you think he might be good at jiu-jitsu, so you don't want to get too aggressive with him. But Carlos Leal just walked him down, just beat the fuck out of him. Like, just slipped all his punches, jabbed him up, ripped to the body, put him up against the fence with a right hand, and then finished him up against the fence with right hands, left hooks, body shots mixed in. Great win for Carlos Leal. Would love to see him fight someone who like actually wants to fight him. I think that would be good. But yeah, Carlos Leal, pretty good performance, all right, man. Last thing we're going to talk about, Myron Santos versus Francis Marshall. Now, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was celebrating when this happened because I picked Myron Santos via plot armor, and that's pretty much what happened because I'm just gonna keep it a buck. This guy got dropped in round 1, lost that round, right? That's what and the crazy part is, people are saying, like, people are rightfully calling this a robbery because, yes, Myron Santos is up on strikes or significant strikes lean in his favor, but he got wobbled and dropped and controlled with the takedowns and the clinch at key moments in the fight, right? And we all agreed Francis Marshall won that fight. How do I know for a fact people are going to ignore all of that for Ankalaev Pereira? Because Myron Santos lost this fight. Like, I'm sorry. He was doing good in round 1. He got dropped. That, to me, loses you the round, right? Especially with time on the clock. You're in there getting rocked around a little bit. Round 2, kind of a nothing round either way. And round 3, I thought, okay, it's 1-1. I think Santos won the second round. He's got to do something big in round 3, or he could be down 2-0. Francis Marshall does not get hit with anything clean and takes him down at the end of the third round. So I'm thinking, all right, dude, Francis Marshall won that fight. I'm kind of raging because I'm starting off the card 0-2 on picks. But the judges, they blessed us. They gave us the plot armor decision. They gave us Myron Santos by decision. This is a blatant robbery, but I'm just happy I got my pick right because it's been rough for your boy. So this card... this was vindication, dude. Big Ank won. They all fucking dealt with me. They all started laughing. Yeah, let's all laugh now. Yeah? Big Rufus, Justin Gaethje won. Another one that people kind of clown me a little bit for. And, bro, I went fucking 8-2 on this card, man. Stop playing with me, bro. I went 8-2 on this card, man. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. All in all, pretty good pay-per-view. I don't know if I'm just recency biased by how terrible 312 was. But this was actually a pretty good card. I'm interested to see what Alex Pereira says as to how he was feeling in the fight. He seemed a little bit like, listen, Alex Pereira seemed bone dry tonight. I already know Dana White is pissed, bro. That's the last thing I'll say. I'm excited for Ankalaev versus Yuri Prohaska for the belt because I think Yuri can win that. I'm just going to be real. And I think this means that Pereira's going to go up to heavyweight, which is also fucking cool and exciting. I think we have no way of avoiding the Gaethje Islam title shot. I'll talk about all this tomorrow, but like we have no way of avoiding it, dude. Dana White is going to go up. Listen, Justin Gaethje's fucking legend. How do you not give this kid a title shot against Islam Makhachev? And I know he's going to be sitting up there. He's probably sitting there right now. Listen. Alex Pereira looked bone dry tonight. I don't know whether the kid was sick or injured or what, but maybe the weight cut. We're going to send him up to heavyweight, or we're going to do an immediate rematch, whatever he wants to do. Listen, Chama, guys. I'm not biased, though. Happy for Ankalaev. He did whatever. Wasn't a barn burner. Wasn't exactly a fucking barn burner. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, man. Did you pick Big Ank? Did you pick Pereira? Were you surprised by how the fight went? I'm not super surprised. Like, I thought that would generally be how it goes. Ankalaev outboxes him, gets caught with some big body kicks and some big leg kicks and mixes up the takedowns. I thought he'd get more takedowns, but I thought he would win close rounds via smudging, and that's pretty much what he did, on top of rocking Alex Pereira in round 2 pretty badly. So, yeah, good win for Ankalaev, man. He fucking proved all the people that picked him right, dude. He didn't just go out there and just smudge him. He actually proved he's a good fucking striker and a good, like, a good wrestler, I guess, mixing up the wrestling. I don't think he got the takedowns I thought he would, but he still proved that threat alone can put somebody on the back foot like Alex Pereira. So these are my reactions. This is my recap. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I'm officially back as the best predictor on YouTube. Stop playing with my fucking name, man.